Day 57. I am reading Reader Come Home by Marian Wolf. So I just finished the text and I only have acknowledgements. So page 207. Every book has a life of its own. Those are the words by prescient HarperCollins editor Gail Winston told me when I finished my first book 10 years ago. I think of that now because it could not be more true for this book, with all the people who contributed to its gestation and development, beginning with my mother, Mary Elizabeth Bachman Wolf. A seemingly ordinary woman, she was an extraordinary, perhaps even brilliant autodidact who never stopped reading books or nurturing all her children, grandchildren, and even great-grandchildren till the last week of her life. 2 days before she died, I was able to tell her that this book would be dedicated to her, my best friend. I do not doubt that she heard me. She always did, and if I am very lucky, she still does. My two sons, Ben Wolf Noam in the art world and David Wolf Noam at Google, sometimes don't look as though they are listening as they text and multitask, but I know they do. Their ever-wiser insights now guide me as much as I hope mine guide them. If the titles they suggested for this book, e.g. TLDR, have not been used, there are many thoughts about these central themes are part of the dialogue that ran through my mind as I wrote it. I cannot love them more, and I cannot thank them enough. The reality is that I can't thank many people even enough for the multiple ways they contributed to the writings of this book. Gail Winston, my editor, and Anne Edelstein, my literary agent, were close to co-parents of this book. No one could have given me more careful and more cogent help in draft after draft. I once thought of them, sensu Dante, as my Beatrices. I don't know, but I have come to think of them as my indispensable glia, the special cells that scaffold, heal, graft, and guide the brain's first neurons to their final home. So it has been with Anne's and Gail's support during this book's migration to its final version. If some of you find such a term rather abstruse, for me it is my highest praise for two extraordinary professional women whom I feel grateful to call friends. I am also very grateful to two other friends, Dr. Aurelio Maria Montola, the director of the Italian publisher Vita e Pensiero, for his powerful insights into language and literature in letters 1 through 4, and the playwright Kathy Templesman for her kind help with the title. No book, no article, no essay by me could have been written without the years of work by my research colleagues and graduate students at the Tufts University Center for Reading and Language Research. The list always begins with my former assistant director, the child linguist Stephanie Gottwald, whose dedication to children is matched only by those she worked with at CRLR over the years, including Catherine Donnelly Adams, Maria Alivi Santos, Mirid Barzilari, Serena Basho, Terry Joff, Bernard Caitlin Bill, Ellen Boselli, Patricia Bowers, Jonah Christodoulou, Colin Cunningham, Terry Deeney, Patrick Donnelly, Wendy Galante, Vaughn Gill, Eric Lixman, Tondro, Annie Helly Hirschman, Tammy. God damn it! I'll just skip all the names. And many others who should be mentioned, save for length. I want to be sure in this book to thank Mirit Barzilai for her help and thoughts on technology and children. Tammy Kutzer and Melissa Orkin for their important new insights into fluency and effect. Ola Orzanov-Pelchik for her exceptional research on reading, prediction, and music. And Daniela Traficante and Valencia Andolfi for their exciting work on an Italian version of Ravio Intervention. In the last year, Nirmala Singh Mohan both helped coordinate the activities of the center with Doctors Gottward and Orkin and helped prepare this manuscript for publication, for which she deserved a badge of honor. Similarly deserving, Catherine Studley, a prolific neuroscientist at American University, has now wonderfully illustrated 3 of my books with her unique, whimsical views of the reading brain. She is twice gifted. 3 other groups of colleagues have undergirded and expanded my program of research over the last years. My National Institute of Child Health and Human Development research partners and dear friends, Robin Morris, and I have been working together for more than 2 decades on intervention for children with dyslexia and other reading challenges. We are singularly grateful for the enormous support of this work by the NICHD under the directorship of Rael Lyon and Peggy McCardle. I think of Maureen and Robin as my research glia and the best colleagues one could ever have. Both of them are also involved in our newest research collaboration on global literacy, Curious Learning, along with Stefan Gottward. Yes, she wears many hats. And my MIT Media Lab colleague, the social roboticist Cynthia Brazil, as well as Eric Glickman Toto and Taylor Thompson. Most recently, I am indebted to my friends and colleagues at UCLA, Carola and Marcelo Suarez Orozco, for their critical work on social justice and children. From their ongoing research into the lives of immigrant children to our shared work on complex, diverse learners, I am indebted to them, and the neurologist and the chancellor of the Pontifical Academy of Sciences for inviting me to present my research on literacy at multiple Vatican meetings concerning the words disenfranchised children. In related work, I want to thank my UCSF colleagues in the School of Medicine, for their cutting-edge neuroscience research into dyslexia and their commitment to its application in our schools. Together, these colleagues across California, I hope to coordinate efforts in universities, clinics, and schools, both public and independent, to provide literacy for as many children as we can reach, especially those with reading and learning challenges. Okay, I should stop here, and I will finish this acknowledgement tomorrow. Thanks so much. Please correct me if you can. Bye.